All right, finally. Everybody quiet down. Let's see what this is like. Please be good.
The ecstasy of fruitful blooming.
Oh,
I wish you
looking.
could feel it too. If you have no water, then give me your blood.
Give me your blood. All right, yes, my queen. Attack percent to the team. I'm gonna skip ahead to the actual stuff. Okay, health percent imprint concentration. What? Same stats as the character Winter.
Lidica is a 5-star earth elemental.
Okay, seductive scent. This is her skill 2. It's a use skill. Increases speed proportional to the number of debuffs inflicted on all enemies up to a maximum of 70%. Whoa. After an ally, except for the caster attacks, when the target has a debuff, activates Thorned Vine. Can be activated once every 3 turns. So after an ally, okay. So she can't activate on her own. Attacks all enemies, decreasing buff durations by 1 turn and making them unable to be buffed for 2 turns. Damage proportional to caster's max health. She's a health scaling thief. Oh, this is already really interesting, actually. And having a buff strip that's not associated with anything else is a huge deal. That means any opener. Wait a second. Bro, Zio can S3 and activate this. Hold up. Wait a second. Cleave unit? Wait, let's just see what it looks like. Let's see if they actually do damage. Are they a damage dealer? Okay, they're not really doing damage. They're going full debuff here. Skill 3. Attacks with a flower and grants skill nullifier once to all allies. Okay, like Lidica, wow. When the caster's speed is greater than the target speed, penetrates the target's defense. Oh, is she like a non-crit? Oh my god, when the penetration rate goes up to 100%, proportional to Max's caster's health damage. I'm tripping on my words. I'm actually excited. Can't trigger a crit. She's an anti-landy unit. She's a landy killer. She's a non-crit landy killer. And she might even be a cleave or aggro unit even. ML Ken killer too? Yeah. Wait, this is a huge deal. It's single target and even gives skill null to the whole team. This is big.
Fruit of ecstasy.
Let's see how much damage it actually does in the video. Wait, this is really big. How much damage does this do? They use it on land in the video. How topical. It only did 13,000. That's really not that great. For a wait, I don't. Oh, Airwolf did have escort. Okay, wait. That's through escort. All right, 13,000 damage through escort. All right, that's maybe a little more reasonable. I guess if it one-shot Landy through escort. Well, it's still 13,000 is not that much. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it. S1, oh, wow, 100% chance to stun an S1? Wait, that's actually a really good S1. Oh yeah, what's her artifact too? We need to see that. Interesting.
When 10 soul is consumed, increases the effect chance to 100%.
They're not doing, that was defense broken, oh, I did 4,000 damage. Increase the effectiveness by 30% after an extra attack. Decreases combat readiness of the target by 20%. Can be activated once every 3 turns. How many thieves have that? I mean, like, says. That's interesting. This pushes back the opponent 20%. Thief artifact. I'm not sure how many characters would really want to use this. It has a 3-turn cooldown, which is the same cooldown as her actual artifact. Wait, what's her lobby animation? Oh, damn. Boy, that's a pretty good one. Okay, let's see the actual video for, like, what she does. Let's take a look.
Shall I kill all of them?
Yes, Haste, the character that we all love to use in Arena, of course. Ah, yes, Haste. They don't really seem to do any damage. I'm not sure what to think about this character so far.
I'm so thirsty lately. Hide all you want. I still hear you.
I'm really not sure what I'm looking at here. Yes, Specimen says, and yeah, we definitely use these characters.
I hear your heartbeat.
23,000 health. She doesn't have very high base health. It's only like 5,000 something. Okay, so they kill all those things. Wait, how much health? 5,500 base? That's not very good. That's kind of bad. Oh, they released the Biblis buff at the same time? Oh, crap. Let me take a look at that in 1 second. Well, I think that this character seems very interesting. Let me compare it to the Biblis buff so we can see who would you rather pull, right? Let's take a look. So she does not increase her own combat readiness by 20% now. An ally suffers a counterattack, increases combat readiness to the caster by 20%. Oh, they just moved it. And activates, I'm warning you. Decreases buff duration by 2 turns and a 60% chance to decrease defense for 2 turns. So it has 10% increase more chance than it did before. It goes up to 80%. Before recovering health of all allies. There we go. That's important. Proportional to the target's max health. Okay. Removes 10 souls on her skill 3. So I think that she's way better in standard play. So they specifically didn't want her to be used in something like Cleaved. Now she's a lot better in standard, and she's kind of like a Rowana. She doesn't push up the whole team, she just pushes herself up, but instead of pushing up the team, you defense break the opponent. I think that sounds kind of nice. I don't know why they removed 10 souls. Personally, that seems completely unnecessary. Maybe they're just doing that because you S3 and then 8 encounters and she removes souls, so you remove souls from them just in retaliation. I don't really know what the point of that is. But I think this makes her a lot better in standard play. I still think that she's not going to be very good versus Emily Fiend, probably. I think Emily Fiend is still a problem for her. But now you don't get counterattacked and just instantly die and feel like, wow, this character was completely useless. So I think that's actually really good. Oh, I see what they changed. So it's whenever an ally suffers a counterattack, she gets the push now. Rather than only when she activates the ability, which has a cooldown of, you know, she has to take a turn for it to be able to activate again. Now she just always pushes up 20% every single time a counter happens. Okay, that's actually pretty nice too. It's still a shame that it's only counterattacks, doesn't work on extra attacks, so like no Edward, no Bologna, Rimuru, nothing like that. But yeah. I think that she seems a lot better to pull now. When are we getting this changed? Did they actually say when it's happening? If we're gonna compare her and Blooming Lidica, though, I'm gonna be real, guys. I'm not insanely like overhyped for this character or anything. Like, her damage doesn't seem crazy. She does strip buffs, which is nice. The unbuffable, I guess that's like kind of nice. She can work after an opener, but it almost feels like she's not built in that way. How much speed does she get? She gets up to 70%, right? We don't know how much maybe it's 10% per debuff or something like that. If you can build her slower, like let's say 200 or 220 speed because of the speed buff, and then you give her more damage, maybe it's good. But I don't know. I feel a little bit torn. Since the Biblis buff is going to be happening after the maintenance, that means that we are going to be able to test it out so we can kind of compare Biblis and Lidica next week when they actually come out. So I'm glad that they're buffing Biblis immediately. But yeah, she does like 19,000 damage to the MO Landy there, which like, yeah, that's kind of good, but like, she doesn't kill, and other than killing with S3, she doesn't really do a ton. So it kind of makes me think, like, maybe she's not really all that amazing. I'm going to have to try her out. Her base health is bad, but her speed is decent, so maybe we can see what we actually get. We're going to need the numbers when the data mine comes out after maintenance, I think. But overall, I'm not, like, super hype about her skill set, even though I really like the character design. 13,000 damage seems pretty low on the damage. not going to be able to kill stuff like Euphine, who's the biggest threat. But you see, this is one of the big things about Smilegate. They're always behind on everything. They always design a character to solve a problem that was from like 2 months ago, right? And yeah, Landy's still annoying, but Euphine's the problem now. So it's like, okay, well, bro, this doesn't stop Euphine, so like that's not even that good, right? And as for her artifact doesn't really seem amazing. I don't think many characters are going to be using this as far as I can tell. Unless you want to do some goofy stuff, putting it on like Ran or Peyra or something like that. Oh wait, no, it's extra attack, not AoE. Extra attack, other than Lidica and like Says, like I don't think many characters really want to utilize this as far as I can tell. 3-turn cooldown is way too long. I don't think this is meant for most characters, so it doesn't seem like one of those artifacts you have to get or anything. So, we're going to be trying out Biblis, but Lidica doesn't look like the most insane must-pull. You have to get them. Not on first impression so far, so I guess we'll see what happens though, right?